Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Achieving Alpha. And this is the part 2 of this particular video which I created on selling options with high probability. Now, if you haven't really watched the first part, go and have a look. In this particular video, we talk about how you can sell options based on some statistical analysis and past historical data so that you can have an accuracy to a certain degree. And in part one, I explained a lot of things, but I probably missed out on some of these things, and a lot of you asked in comments. So that's why I'm creating a part two here. So as I mentioned, watch the first video if you haven't really, and then come back to this one. But in this thing, we are going to cover basically the weekly one standard deviation, the monthly, the daily for the Bank Nifty, and similarly the weekly and monthly for Bank Nifty as well. If this doesn't make sense, go watch the first one and you will understand what I'm talking about. So with that being said, let's go to the Jupyter notebook. So this is the notebook. It's exactly the same. And instead of the 1 day as the time interval, we'll select 1 week and we'll try to get the data for Nifty and see what sort of values do we get. So I'm running all of these cells just so that you know that we are not doing any sort of uh, skipping, or we are basically looking at the data itself. So for the weekly, this number comes out to be at 2.35%. So this is something which you should note. Don't worry. At the end of this video, I have a table which summarizes both for Nifty and Bank Nifty what are the standard deviations on different time frames. So similarly, you can do this instead of 1 week, you can do this for 1 month. You just have to change this one particular argument. Now I'm not running it again. I'm just showing so that if anyone is interested to play again with the code, so they can do that themselves. And similarly for Bank Nifty, all that you need to do is just replace NSE with NSE Bank, and you can again run all of these cells to get the desired results. Okay, with that being said, let's go to the table which summarizes everything and try to interpret what does the table say. So this is the table which I have created for you as a summary. You can pause the video here and take a good note of this to plan your option trades accordingly. Now here is the index, here is the time interval, and then here are the three standard deviations. Now how to interpret this 68%, 95% and 99.7%. I explained this in the first part, so go and have a look. This will really help you. For the other ones, basically you can see that uh, as and when we increase the time interval, the range is also to be increased, and that makes logical sense, right? Interesting insights is if you have a look at the Bank Nifty monthly one standard deviation, that comes out to be at 9.59%, and that is crazy. So now you know that you don't really have to trade Bank Nifty monthly options, because whenever you sell a strangle or an iron condor, even if you cover 10% of the range on both sides, you still have only a 68% chance of winning. And you hear everyone saying that Bank Nifty is more volatile than Nifty, and now you can see it with the numbers, and this makes total sense. And interestingly, if you want to be really sure in Bank Nifty monthly expiry while creating a strangle or an iron condor, you need to have a range of roughly about 29%. Now this is crazy. Even India VIX in normal situation doesn't go that high. And now you know that why Bank Nifty is the reason that you might be losing out on a lot of monthly option trades. So now the data is telling you not to do this. The best option for you is to trade in Nifty monthly or maybe Nifty weekly. Even Nifty daily is not a bad option, because if you sell a strangle daily for the current week expiry, the theta decay is really good from Tuesday onwards. So that is again another good option, and you have your winning probabilities with you. So now you know how much range you should cover to win with these probabilities accordingly. So this was a very short video trying to follow up on the last one, and I hope I answered all of the queries which were asked in the last video. Again, one of the queries which was asked was that how can we be quantitatively sure that the particular distribution is a normal distribution? Again, there are statistical tests for that. So mean, standard deviation and other things, these are belonging from descriptive statistics. There is another field known as inferential statistics. So that is another part which deals with hypothesis testing and things like that. So this is just for those who are interested to learn more. Statistics is a very vast subject, and there are a lot of applications in the stock markets and even in a lot of domains. So that is really interesting. And yeah, feel free to check that out. There are a lot of good articles on Google on inferential stats and the overall domain. So I hope you like this particular video, and this table helps you in planning your option trades. If you are new here, subscribe to this channel for more such content. If you like the video, please consider pressing the like button. It really motivates me to bring out good content for you guys. So thank you so much for watching till the end. Take care, have a good day, and bye bye.